Coming up next is our community event.
So let's experience it ourselves. But before Mahesh does that, Mahesh, would you like to say something about this wonderful foundation, ICMA, which you are so passionate about?
Yes, I know all of you are enjoying the program and I don't want to change the subjects, but I have to mention this because this is something that deeply resonates with me, and I'm sure it will once you check it out. Without alluding to much more information which you can find on one of the ICMA booths we have, I want to say it's a very noble cause, along with giving cutting-edge concerts to the Bay Area with audio-video presentation, and I think you probably are enjoying the ambience here. We have put in a lot of effort. There's an art gallery outside. Paintings have been especially made for this concert with this theme in mind. There's a lot of decoration going on. Diwali theme is going on. Along with this, what is more important to me is we are trying to raise funds to sponsor potentially tomorrow's professionals, musicians who need the financial help. And I want to urge all of you very heartfully to please pledge some support before you go home today.
Melange event in Cupertino, California at the ICMA event, the Indian Classical Music Association, and I'm here with Ashwini Bhaveji. She's the narrator for this event, and it's been so wonderful to see you narrate Maheshji's singing. Talk about your experience tonight.
I am first of all very proud to be part of this particular program because it talks about our culture, our tradition of Indian classical music. It is formed in such a way that they have great clips, legends, or knowledgeable people talk about it. So it makes more sense to hear it from them. And we also have description of little reference to the history, so we understand the timeline that it's such a old tradition. And when you inform people, I think they can enjoy it even more. I have been listening to music since I was little. But when you hear it with the details of who did what and when it happened and how it all transitioned to different forms, you will see in the second half it comes to today's times. So from that tradition, which is age-old, you come to the today's times. So I think it was really, this show is very informative. And I think when you hear about our tradition, it just makes you feel proud of your culture. And that's what we are here to do.
Thank you, Ashwini-ji. I was watching you narrate, and I was listening to you. I was listening to you talk about the last piece that just came about. Talk about that last piece and what it means to you.
That is one of my most favorite plays of Marathi Sangeet Natak, Katyar Karzat Ghusli. I have visual memory when I say Katyar Karzat Ghusli. I have a visual memory of it. And Mahesh did such a wonderful job. I am not able to see Mahesh's play, which I'm dying to, but the time has not matched so far because I live here and they perform in India. But hopefully soon I'll be able to catch it. But I heard such great reviews of Mahesh's performance. I think it's an epitome of everything best. It's the best music, it's the best, I would say, the drama, the content, and the actors just do wonders. And the music does such justice. It's just a wonderful play.
I know you have a rich classical tradition in your family and culture, and you have been an actress for several years. You've performed. You probably have a different experience than when you're involved in the show so closely for this show. Talk about something that maybe someone on the outside, something that an audience member will not see, that you're able to see being so close to it.
I think I would like to talk about the ICMA Foundation and the volunteers. That's what I see from inside. Mingling with them, I look at their enthusiasm and I borrow some from them. They are so enthusiastic, they are so true to the cause, and I would really urge everybody to look at their website. They're planning to do really good work, and this is their second concert. I was in the audience for the first concert, very innovative. As today's show, you can see that I have never seen, I've been in US for more than 17 years. I've never come across such a show which is so dynamic, which is so informative and entertaining at the same time. So they definitely vouch for their shows, and I think people should, that's what I see from inside.
And Ashwini, besides classical music, what is your favorite kind of music? What do you enjoy listening to?
My problem is that's what I like. Yes, and I wouldn't be kidding if I mean, you won't believe it, but even when I exercise, sometimes I tend to listen to classical music.
Well, it's great to see you at this Bay Area event, and you're being so close and being part of it. And we'd like to see more of you coming to shows and stuff. It's a pleasure to talk to you today. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Ashwini Bhave, and you are watching me on Sitaarre.
I'm here at the Melange show with Salar Nadar, he was on tabla, and Jagan Ramamurthy ji, and he was on violin, and Chaitanya ji, he was on harmonium. We've been enjoying the first half of the show, and it was really fabulous. Would you like to talk about your contribution to the show and what you're feeling today?
Sure. I'm just a drummer, a tabla player. It's very basic. I just make my rhythmic offering. The harder portion of the concert today is actually in both of their hands and as well as the vocalist, because they're actually following the rag, unfolding the rag, and I'm just playing some teka. But Melange, this is the second Melange performance that I've been involved in with Mahesh Bhai, and for me it's become something that I actually look forward to. And when you have festivals like that or productions like that, you know, especially here in the Bay Area, you look forward to it, you look forward to being involved, making your offering, playing better each time. And apart from just Melange in the concert, I really want to highlight the ICMA whole foundation and actually what they're trying to do. And as you know, the arts in general, be it Indian classical arts or a ballet, whatever, drama, theater, it's all constantly neglected. I mean, especially financially. So how do you inspire youth to take up a 20, 25-year tradition for them to do riyaz and dedicate themselves, and then at the end of the day they're waiting for concerts and not getting those phone calls? So what ICMA is trying to do is fund those artists who are looking forward to having a chance one day to be on stage here in the Bay Area, Los Angeles, New York, Europe, Paris, you name it. So I love the fact that Mahesh is taking this initiative, and the entire team. They have such a great support system. It's really inspiring.
Ramamurthy ji, you have had a lot of contribution in Indian classical music in the Bay Area, in LA.
Right.
Talk about your work.
Well, I have been very, very blessed to have great gurus and great teachers, and just as Mahesh, Chaitanya ji and Salar, they are all from very great lineage of musicians and great repertoire, and I'm very, very honored to be here in the Bay, because I last came and played with Zakir ji here when Salar was also here, and it was a phenomenal concert with Tony Minacola and Zakir ji, and then I played several other concerts with him then. My guru Bahan Kala Ramnath actually introduced me to Zakir ji also, and also talked about Mahesh Kale a lot to me. So I felt this is an honor.
Talk about harmonium playing and what it's like to collaborate with this wonderful group of musicians today.
I'm basically from Pune, India, and Mahesh is my very old good friend, and I'm accompanying him for last several years, and it's my privilege to be a part of Melange, and especially I appreciate his work about promoting Indian classical music and arts with this foundation, and it's great.
Rishi, this is an excellent concert. I can tell in the audience everyone's really having a great time, and you've put together a really nice group of artists, and it's really nice to see their narration with Ashwani-ji. Talk about this event.
Well, actually, this event idea came about a few years back when a friend of mine wanted to put together a concert of Indian music, but they were novices at that, so they didn't know anything about Indian classical music. That's when I devised this program with the thought of introducing all different subgenres of Indian classical music. And today's version is probably an even enhanced version of that with videos and narration and lights and all that. We don't have those things in Indian classical music concerts usually.
And you also have ICMA that you're bringing forth. Talk about that.
Well, Indian Classical Music and Arts Foundation, ICMA Foundation, I founded it last year, and we started doing events this year. We had our first event in June. What we are trying to do is we are trying to bring cutting-edge, well-organized events to the Bay Area. And while we are doing that, we want to raise funds for charitable causes back in India to support Indian classical music and arts.
Wonderful. I know this concert started with lots of classical music, but I know it's going to culminate with modern and also Sufi Qawwali. So we want to hear something.
सूफी कव्वाली आई थिंक उसका लहजा ऐसा है कि अगर बाकी के साज़ों के साथ हो तो अच्छा होगा, लेकिन आई विल सिंग शॉर्ट कव्वाली फॉर यू. आ जा तेनू अखियां उड़ीक दियां सजना तेनू अखियां उड़ीक दियां अखियां उड़ीक दियां दिल वजा मारदा आजा परदेसिया वास्ता ये प्यार दा आजा तेनू अखियां उड़ीक दियां.
Very nice. See, I love listening to your voice in classical and also in Qawwali and all the other genres. I think the Bay Area audience is going to have a fantastic time tonight. And I know they need you back on stage. So we'll let you go.
Thank you so very much. Thank you for doing this.
You're welcome.